Today we have another classic silver sneakers video for you guys. So for today we are actually only using the dumbbells and the ball. So if you have never seen one of my videos, I just use small handheld dumbbells. I use 5 pounds for reference. You can use 1s, 2s, 3s, 5s, 8s, whatever you would like. You can also just do the motion with it if the weights are too much for you. And I also have a little 6 to 9 inch ball, just enough where I can hold it in my hand, move it around nice and easy. I am not using the resistant bands today. So we're gonna go ahead and get started. We're just gonna go ahead and start off marching. Sit up nice and tall. We have our core engaged always. I'm gonna say that over and over again, just to make sure you're checking your posture. Shoulders are back, chest is wide open. All right, let's go put our arms out. We're just gonna go wiggle our fingers, wake them up. All right, we're gonna go ahead and make a fist. Great job, all while marching. 3, 2, and 1. Let's go and do some little arm circles. Make sure we're still sitting up tall. 3, 2, and 1. Reverse. Make sure you're breathing. You can take those deep breaths if you need to. 3, 2, and 1. Let's go and do our swimmer arms. One arm forward and then the other. Great job. Let's go and do 3, 2, and 1. Reverse. Core is still nice and tight. 3, 2, and 1. You can go put your arms down. We're gonna go ahead and just tap the toes, one side and then the other. I don't want you to just sit there and drag your foot. I really want you to pick it up and back. Great job. Make sure you go at your own pace. You do not have to keep up with my pace. I will count down and then we'll move on to the next move. With each and every exercise, do not feel pressured to keep up with me at all. If you can go faster than me and you're doing it safe, that is great. If you are not keeping up with me, just going that little bit slower. Maybe your body needs it and that's perfectly fine. All right, let's go and do 3, 2, and 1. Let's go and put our feet together and we're gonna rock feet heel to toe. Great job. You want to make sure that you have a sturdy chair that you're working in. You don't want one of those fold-ups. That's a risk, safety risk. You really want a sturdy chair. Preferably one without arms because we are going to be leaning over to the sides. 3, 2, and 1. All right, let's go and do our in and out. Heel to toe. Great job, checking that posture. You always want those shoulders back, chest is wide open, and you want that core engaged. That is so important, especially with balance. Great job. Let's go and do one more. All right, let's go and start marching again. We do a lot of marching. All right, let's go and lift up the left knee and high knees. We're really using that core to bring that knee up and down. You don't want to just slam it down. You really want to control it. 3, 2, and 1. Let's go and kick that same leg. Great job. 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead and switch sides. We're going to start with those high knees. Again, nice and controlled. 3, 2, and 1. Let's go and kick that same leg. All right, we're gonna do 3, 2, and 1. We're gonna go ahead and keep on marching. Check that posture. All right, we're gonna go and bring the arms out. We're just gonna pull back nice and easy. Squeeze the shoulder blades whenever you pull back. Squeeze them together. Great job. 3, 2, And one, go ahead and keep on marching. We're gonna go ahead and start alternating kicks. Get the arms up. All right, we're gonna add in those punches. Doing just a slight twist, sitting up nice and tall, waking up those obliques. Telling them it is time to get up and get moving. 3, 2, and 1. All right, we're gonna go ahead and sit up. We're gonna have a little bit wider stance, so we're gonna go move our legs out. We're gonna twist and touch the opposite toe. If you cannot reach your toe, we're just going in that slight twisting motion. If you can only go here, that's okay too. We're just waking up those obliques still. You wanna keep that flat back. Shoulders wide open, chest is wide open, core is engaged. 3, 2, and 1. All right, we're gonna go ahead and scoot up in our chair. We're gonna go ahead and put our arms out. We're gonna lean back with that flat back. Touch the back of the chair, come right back up. We're doing a partial sit-up with this. Really activating that core and using that core to bring us up. Control the way down and back up, nice and easy. If this is too hard, of course, you can scoot back in your chair a little bit so there's not as much range of motion. 3, 2 more. And last one. All right, we're gonna go ahead and run in place, run as fast as you can. Move those feet, 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead and stand up if you would like to stand up. All right, we're gonna go ahead and start with some partial squats. So we're gonna have that little bit wider stance, about hip width apart, maybe a little more, depending on how you like to do squats, whether they're sumo or regular squats. We're just gonna go down slightly and come right back up, keeping those knees behind the toes and pushing the hips back. Keeping that flat back, core is still engaged. Good job, and only go down as far as you feel comfortable going down. You don't have to go down all the way, you can just go here. 3, 2, 1 more. All right, we're gonna do some step out jacks. So both arms are gonna come up for a jumping jack, but we're only gonna step one foot out. So there is no jumping. Good job. This is just a lower impact jumping jack. It is so nice to have these alternative moves. All right, let's go do 4, 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead and start marching. All right, we're gonna go and bring those knees up for some high knees. All right, we're gonna go ahead and add in the arms. We're gonna go mountain climbing. So it's opposite arm and leg moving simultaneously. Still keeping that core engaged, standing up nice and tall, climbing the mountain. 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, you can hold on to the back of the chair for this one if you would like. If your balance isn't very good, that is perfect for you to grab onto. So what we're gonna do, this outside leg, we're gonna step forward, back in, side, back in, back, back in. We're gonna go forward, side, back, forward, side, back, forward, side, back, forward, side, and back. Give me 2 more. Up, side, back. Last one. Side, and back. All right, let's go and walk over to the other side. Same thing. We are gonna have our slightly bent knees. We're gonna go forward, side, and back. Forward, side, and back. Forward, side, and back. Side, and back. Side, and back. 2 more. Side, and back. Last one. Up, side, and back. All right. We're gonna go ahead and start marching again. All right, we're just gonna do some in and outs with the arms. All right, if you would like to, you can add in just a little kick. Doesn't have to be a big kick. You can also just do a little toe tap instead. Do some mommy kicks. Great job. Let's go and go to those toe taps. All right, we're gonna go and bring the arms in. We're gonna do some in and outs with them now. And of course, feel free to hold on to that chair for a little extra stability and balance. That is completely up to you. 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're gonna go ahead and put the left foot up on the heel, bend at the knees, and we're gonna hinge forward, always keeping our head above our hearts. 3, 2, and 1. We're gonna go ahead and switch sides, same thing. And of course, you can hold on to the chair if you would like to. Bend at the knees, we're gonna hinge forward. Keeping our head above our heart. Feeling that pull in the back of our leg. 2, and 1. All right, we're gonna go ahead and start marching again. We're gonna do some butt kicks. Good job. We're gonna add a little bit of coordination. We're gonna punch up and up and up with those butt kicks. Good job. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead and keep on marching. We're gonna go ahead and roll the shoulders, whichever way feels good today. 3, 2, and 1. Let's go and do some wrist rolls. Get ready to pick up those weights. All right, let's go and do 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead and grab onto the back of the chair for this. We're gonna bring up that knee that is close to the chair. Make sure you're standing up nice and tall, core is engaged. 2, and 1. We're gonna balance on our tippy toes. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead and switch sides. We're gonna do the same thing. Bring that knee up closest to the chair. All right, good job. Let's go and do 2, and 1. Balance on your tippy toes. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, go ahead and sit down, take a break, get a drink. We will be getting those dumbbells out next whenever you are ready. All right, if you guys are back and you are ready, we're gonna have the dumbbells pushed against each other, up to the chest, sitting up nice and tall with that flat back. Feet are flat on the floor. And we're gonna go for our good morning. So good morning, everyone. I always have my class say good morning back. That way I know that they are breathing while they're working out. Let's go ahead and do 3, 2, and 1. All right, let's go ahead and do some alternating shoulder presses. So we're gonna push one arm up and then the other. Make sure that core is nice and tight. Great job. All right, these last 4, we're gonna do both arms for 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're gonna put one on our lap, one hanging off to the side. We're gonna do that sitting side bend. Good job. Still sitting up nice and tall, really activating those obliques, those side belly muscles. 3, 2, and 1. We're gonna switch sides. Good job. All right, 3, 2, and 1. All right, we're gonna go into some curls. So elbows are in, sitting up nice and tall, core is engaged. We're gonna bring the arms up and down. Nice and easy. Really focusing on those biceps. 3, 2, and 1. We're gonna go and flip them over. We're gonna alternate, bring one up and then the other. Great job. All right, let's go and do 3, 2, and 1. Let's do some wrist curls. Hold them out at 90 degrees. Curl the wrists. 3, 2, and 1. And flip those over. We're gonna ride the dirt bike. My 5-year-old son loves to say, drive the truck like this. He comes to classes with me, he is great. 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead and put the weights on your knees. We're gonna go ahead and tap the toes again. Really picking up that foot. We don't wanna drag it side to side. Really wanna pick it up. Using that core, stand up, or sitting up nice and tall. Good job, make sure you are still breathing. Chest is wide open and shoulders are back. 3, 2, and 1. Feet together. This time we're only gonna go up on our tippy toes. Doing a little calf raise. Great job. 3, 2, and 1. Let's go ahead and do some in and outs. Toes, heels, toes, and back in. I always give my classes the alternative of going out and in. That's okay too. All right. Let's go ahead and do one more. All right. We're going to go ahead and start marching again. Sitting up nice and tall. We are going to use that core to bring one leg up and the other. Doing some high knees. Great job. Nice and easy. You don't want to just slam that foot down. You really want it nice and controlled. All right, let's go ahead and do 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead and keep on marching. We're going to go ahead and push the dumbbells together. All right, we're going to do our slow in and outs. All right, good job. The farther out you go, the harder it is, and the tighter you squeeze those dumbbells together, the harder it is too. All right, let's go ahead and make this one our last one. Really slow it down for 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead and keep on marching. We're going to keep those arms up. We're going to go ahead and start kicking, doing those alternating kicks. Checking posture. Make sure we're sitting up nice and tall, core is engaged. We're going to add in those punches. 3, 2, and 1. All right, let's go ahead and scoot up in our chair. We're going to lean forward with a flat back. We're going to turn our palms out, and we're going to do a supine row. So we're going to pull back nice and easy. You want to keep the elbows in. You don't want them all the way out here. You really want to keep them in. Pull back, squeeze, and back down. Good job. Let's go ahead and do 3, 2, and 1. All right, let's go ahead and stand up if you would like to stand up. You can put that one dumbbell down. If you're sitting, just put it on your lap. All right, we're going to start with some side bends. Great job. Let's go ahead and do 3, 2, and 1. We're going to do an Arnold with this one arm. So an Arnold press, you are going to have your palm facing you. We're going to push the dumbbell up and out and back to you. It's just a nice smooth rotation. Great job. Let's go ahead and do 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're going to go ahead and switch sides. Same thing, start with the side bend. Good job. 3, 2, and 1. Same thing. We're going to do an Arnold on this side. So palm facing you. We're going to rotate it, push it up and out, and back to you. Keeping that core nice and tight. Great job. 3, 2, and 1. All right, hand over hand. All right, we're going to go and stir the chili pot. Nice big chili pot, like I do at my aunt's house every year. 2, and 1. Reverse. They've got that big chili pot. Whenever it's nice and cold out in the fall, it is the perfect thing. 2, and 1. All right, let's go and rotate that weight and hang on to the side. We're going to bring it up for a frontal raise. So up to chest level and back down. 3, 2, and 1. Let's go and hold the dumbbell at our belly. Stand up tall. Keep the core tight. We're going to twist gently side to side. Great job. 3, 2, and 1. All right, let's go and do some wood choppers. So we're going to bring it up and we're going to go down for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead and switch sides. Same thing for 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, let's go and drive all over the road. Just going side to side. The farther out your arms are, the harder it is. 3, 2, and 1. You're going to pick up that other dumbbell. If you are sitting down, you're going to just put them on your lap. We're going to do some calf raises. So we're going to go up on tippy toes and back down. Nice and easy. Again, you don't want to just go slamming down. You really want to try to keep these nice, slow, and controlled. Stand up nice and tall. Core is even engaged with this. Always engaged. 3, 2, and 1. All right, let's go and do some alternating X's. Palms are facing the body. Just bring one arm up and then the other. Controlling the way down. 3, 2, and 1. We're going to keep the arms down. We're going to lift the wrist up, doing a reverse wrist curl. Don't have to bring them up very far, just a little bit. 3, 2, and 1. Let's go and do some push press. So if you're sitting, this will just be a shoulder press. If you're standing, we're going to use that lower body as momentum and push the dumbbell up, standing up nice and tall. Great job. Let's go and do 3, 2, and 1. Let's go and do a suitcase pickup squat. So we're going to have that closer stance. We're going to go down slightly because we got the tall suitcases. We're going to go down and back up. Nice and easy. Really pushing those hips back and knees are slightly bent. Whenever you go down, if you would like to go a little bit farther down, you can. 3, 2, and 1. All right, let's go and pour the picture. We're going to bring them both out. We're going to do the hard one. Pour them both out. 3, 2, and 1. And bring it in. We're going to pour the cup. 3, 2, and 1. All right, let's go and do some hammer curls, both arms. Great job. Elbows are in at the sides, really focusing on those biceps. 3, 2, and 1. All right, we're going to go ahead and do a lunge. So if you need to set one dumbbell down for this and hold on to the chair, feel free to. All right, so what we're going to do, have the leg on the outside, forward. You can just do partials. We're going to go down slightly and right back up. You don't have to go down very far. Great job, and of course, hold on to that chair if you would like to. 2, and 1. We're going to go and switch sides. We are going to do the same thing. And of course, hold on to that chair if you would like to. And we're going to go down and back up, keeping that knee behind the toes, keeping that core engaged, standing up nice and tall. 3, 2, and 1. All right. We're going to go ahead and turn the palms out. We're going to do some crossovers. Keeping a slight bend at the elbow. We're bringing them up to about shoulder level. 3, 2, and 1. Elbows in. Let's do some wide curls. Great job. 3, 2, and 1. All right, we're going to push the dumbbells together, holding it on our belly. We're going to do a 2 dumbbell twist. Great job. 3, 2, and 1. All right, let's go and do some tricep kick out. So for a tricep kick out, we're gonna lean forward slightly, keep the knees bent. We're gonna bring the arms up, keep them at the sides. We're gonna kick the arms straight up, back in. If you would like to kick one foot out and then the other, you can. Great job, core is engaged. Keep going for 3, 2, and 1. Let's go and bring those elbows in, hold the dumbbells out front. We're gonna open and close. Now you don't wanna go out real far. You really wanna take these nice and easy. You're gonna feel a slight pull on the inside of your shoulders, on the front of your shoulders. A little bit in the chest. You don't want anything major. Great job, 3, 2, and 1. Let's go ahead and do some hammer frontal raises. So palms are facing each other. Core is engaged for this one. Want to bring them up, back down. Now we don't want to be swaying back and forth. Whenever we do this, bring them up, back down. Keep breathing through it. Great job. 3, 2, and 1. Let's go ahead and set that one dumbbell down again. Grab onto the back of the chair. The weight is on the outside leg. And we're going to either tap the toe or you can bring it up. How are you feeling today? You got that little bit of a sticky hip like I get sometimes. Sometimes it's just better to tap the toe. 3, 2, and 1. Same knee is going to come up. Great job. 3, 2, and 1. Go and balance on your tippy toes. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's go and switch sides. Same thing. Weight on the outside leg. You can either tap the toe or bring it up. How are you feeling today? Three, 2, and 1. We're going to bring that knee on the outside up. Great job. 3, 2, and 1. Go and balance on your tippy toes. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, we're all done with the dumbbells. Make sure you set these out of the way so you do not trip over them. Get a drink of water. We'll get the ball out next whenever you're ready. All right, guys, we are back. We have the ball out. Again, it's just a little ball that I can hold in one hand so we can pass the ball back and forth. And mine, I just ordered off Amazon. I bought it in bulk. You can get individual ones. Walmart has them. Just about any store will have these, like convenience store or anything that has toys. All right, let's go ahead and start off marching. We're gonna go ahead and start with some in and outs. Checking our posture, make sure we're standing up nice and tall. If you're standing, that's okay too. 3, 2, and 1. We're gonna go and hold the ball out. We're gonna rotate it forward. 3, 2, and 1. Reverse, same thing. 3, 2, and 1. All right, we're gonna go ahead and bring the ball up, up, down, and down. Up, up, down, and down. Great job. Go ahead and keep it going. Let's go ahead and do one more. All right, let's go and hold the ball out. We're going to drive it all over the road. 3, 2, and 1. All right, we're going to put the ball between our arm and our side. We're going to do a side bend, so we're going to squeeze the ball, really working those obliques. Keep breathing, sitting up nice and tall. You don't want the back or shoulders rounded. You really want to keep them back. 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead and switch sides. Same thing. Keep breathing through it. You are doing great. We've only got a few more minutes. 3, 2, and 1. All right. We're going to go ahead. I always scoot up in my chair for this. we are gonna go ahead and tap, or bring the ball up, opposite heel goes out, and we're gonna switch sides. Three, two, and one, down and same side. It's okay if it takes you a minute to get used to it. I do switch through them a little fast. All right, but you are doing great. 1, 2, 3, 2, and 1, down and opposite. Great job. Let's go and do 3, 2, and 1. We're gonna go up, same toe is gonna tap. So we're gonna tap the toe instead of the heel. Same side. 3, 2, and 1. All right, let's go ahead and put the ball between our knees. And we're gonna go ahead and squeeze the ball. Great job. Let's go and check our posture. Make sure our core is engaged, shoulders are back, chest is wide open. We have that flat back. All right, let's go and add in the arms. Just doing a little crunch in there with it. Great job. Let's go ahead and do 3, 2, and 1. All right, one sit up nice and tall. We're gonna use our core to bring those knees up just that little bit. If you would like instead, just march. Bring one up and then the other, still using that core. Doesn't have to be all the way up here. You can just do little hops. 2, and 1. All right, let's go and start kicking. All right. And we're gonna go ahead and add in those punches. All right, 3, 2, and 1. All right, we're gonna go and put the ball between our leg and chair leg, and we're gonna go and squeeze the ball. I try to always put the ball mid-calf. That seems like the best placement for me. And the ball doesn't roll away that way for me at least. 3, 2, and 1. We're gonna bring it up for a high knee. Great job. 3, 2, and 1. Go and put the ball on the ground. Put your foot on top. Same leg we were just using. We're just gonna bounce the ball, let everybody get in place real quick. 3, 2, and 1. We're gonna bring up the opposite foot. So whenever we do this, we are not using our groin to bring that leg up. We are using our core. So whenever you do it, you don't want momentum. You really want to keep that core nice and tight, using that core to bring that knee up and down. 3, 2, and 1. Going to rock the ball back and forth. Sometimes it helps to put your hands on the muscle you're trying to work. So that's why you see me grab my core sometimes to know that I'm working the correct muscle. 2, and 1. Go and go side to side. It helps create that mind-muscle focus. So it's a great idea. I always tell my classes, put your hands where you're trying to work. 3, 2, and 1. Let's go around in a circle. 3, 2, and 1. Reverse. Great job. 3, 2, and 1. We're going to pick up the ball, put it between our other leg and chair leg, and we're going to squeeze the ball. 3, 2, and 1. Go and bring it up for a high knee. Again, we are using that core, standing up nice and tall, or sitting up nice and tall. And breathing. 3, 2, and 1. Come to the ball on the ground. We're going to go ahead and bounce the ball. Let everybody get the ball on the ground. Get comfortable. 3, 2, and 1. Again, we're going to bring that leg up. We are balancing that one foot on the ball. 3, 2, and 1. Let's go and rock the ball back and forth. 3, 2, and 1. Let's go side to side. Just small movements. 3, 2, and 1. Let's go around in a circle. 3, 2, and 1. Reverse. 3, 2, and 1. All right, let's go ahead and pick up the ball. If you would like to stand up, go ahead and stand up. You can do all these seated also. All right, we're gonna have that little bit wider stance, and we're gonna go ahead and hinge down. So whenever we hinge, we go with a flat back, pushing the hips back, knees are slightly bent. We're gonna bring the ball up and back down, keeping our head above our chest. We don't wanna come all the way down here. We don't wanna do that. We just wanna come here and up. 3, 2, and 1. Let's go ahead and shoot some hoops. Gonna go up on the tippy toes. Shoot the basket. 3, 2, and 1. All right, we're gonna go ahead and go over, bring the ball over, and over. Just a little side step. Great job. Let's go and do 3, 2, and 1. All right, we're gonna go ahead and bring the ball down in one arm, and the opposite toes are gonna tap. Switch sides. Great job. 3, 2, and 1. Up, and same side toe tap. 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're gonna go ahead and do a heel tap. We're gonna shoot it up. Heel tap, both arms. 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, we're gonna go ahead, bring the ball up, up, middle, middle, down, and down. Up, up, middle, middle, down, and down. Up, up, middle, middle, down, and down. 2 more. Up, middle, middle, down, and down. Last one. Up, middle, middle, down, and down. All right, you're going to grab onto the back of the chair. We're going to bring that knee up closest to the chair. Add the arm in this time. 3, 2, and 1. Go and balance on your tippy toes. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Go and switch sides. Same thing, bring that knee up closest to the chair. 3, 2, and 1. Let's go and balance on our tippy toes. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, go and sit down, put the ball behind your back. All right, we're gonna do our last set of good mornings. So good morning, everyone. I hope this made you feel better, got your body up and moving. It sure made mine feel better. Starts my day out right. 3, 2, and 1. Let's go and twist side to side. Whenever you're done, you can put the ball away, take a break, get a drink, and we'll do our last and final stretch. Make sure the ball is out of the way so you do not trip over it. All right, we got the music slowed down. We're going to go ahead and start with our stretch. This is important, so you still want to stretch out those nice and warm muscles. It'll help with recovery. Go ahead and lean forward, grabbing the back of the chair. We're going to rise up, take a deep breath in, and breathe out and go back down. One more time, rise up, squeeze the shoulders together, and breathe out and go back down. All right, you're going to let go of the chair. We're going to go ahead and cross one arm over. You can wiggle your fingers, make a fist or hold still, whatever feels good for you. 2, and 1. Go ahead and switch sides, same thing. 3, 2, and 1. All right, we're going to go and sit up tall. We're going to twist gently and just breathe. 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead and switch sides, same thing. 3, 2, and 1. All right, we're going to go ahead and scoot up in our chair. We're going to extend our left foot forward. We're going to lean into that stretch nice and easy. 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead and switch sides, same thing. 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead and scoot back in your chair. You can lift up your left foot and just wiggle that foot around, whatever feels good today. 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead and switch sides, same thing. 3, 2, and 1. All right, let's then lean over to the side, bring that hand up. You can look up at your hand or you can look straight forward, twiddle your fingers or hold still. Whatever feels good for you. 2, and 1. Go ahead and switch sides, same thing. 3, 2, and 1. All right, we're going to put both arms out. We're just going to flip them over, feeling that stretch out of bicep and chest. Still sitting nice and tall. Have that core engaged. 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead and give yourself a hug. This can be one long hug, or you can keep going in and out at your own pace. How are you feeling today? How many hugs you need? 3, 2, and 1. All right, let's unroll the shoulders, whichever way feels good. 3, 2, and 1. All right, we're going to do some in and outs with our arms. Great job. 3, 2, and 1. All right, let's go and roll the shoulders. 3, 2, and 1. Let's go and roll our neck gently side to side, whichever way feels good. Three, 2, and 1. All right, let's go and bring up one foot. And of course you can cross the ankles instead if you would like to. If you cannot get your foot up, that is perfectly fine. We're going to sit up tall. We're going to twist gently and just breathe. 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead and switch sides. Same thing. You can cross the ankles or you can bring your foot up. 3, 2, and 1. All right. We're going to go ahead and stand up for this last portion if you would like to. Of course, you can stay seated if you would like. We're going to hold on to the back of the chair. If you're sitting, just put your hands on your knees. We're going to do some cat-cow. So I'm going to turn my chair sideways so you can see what I'm doing. So cat, we're going to round the back, bring the shoulders up to the ears, tuck the tail, and we're going to breathe in and breathe out. For cow, we're going to drop the shoulders, lengthen the spine, push the butt back out, raise the head up. Crown of the head is up to the sky, and just move with your breath. I always keep my knees slightly bent whenever I do it. We're going to do one more breath. All right. Of course, you can still be seated for this. We are going to go ahead and take a deep breath in and rise up. And breathe out and go back down. One more. Reach up tall. And out. Last thing we're going to do is swoosh. So I call this swooshing. It's actually partial warrior. whenever you're seated. So you're gonna go ahead, lean forward with that flat back. Bring your arms back, take a deep breath in and rise up. And breathe out and go back down. And move with your breath. 2 more. Last one, we're gonna reach up tall, fingertips to the sky, and out. All right, good job. You guys made it through. Great job. Make sure that you subscribe, you set your alerts so you do not miss a workout. And I will see you guys next time for another Classic Silver Sneakers class. Bye, everyone.